Hi, so I want to take you through a series of different movements that actually help to release a group of muscles we term the accessory muscles. These muscles are in the neck and in the shoulder region. And what they do is they help kind of raise the chest for chesty breathing. And if they're tight, we tend to engage in more chesty breathing. And if you're unaware of this, chesty breathing actually indicates to the brain that we're in a stress state. Not to mention it further tightens these muscles. So as we want to help to relax ourselves and enhance the work of breathing, or just enhance the way we breathe rather, we need to release these muscles. And I'm going to take you through very particular refined movements that I've done over the years and that help when I work with clients. Okay, so start with getting something rolled up like this. In this case, I have a very thin blanket. You can have a washcloth or a towel. What you want is that it's just supporting the curvature of the neck. You don't want it underneath the head, right? Just there to stabilize the neck. So feel free to pause as you get that and then come back and join me. Okay. So whilst this is underneath the neck, right, just feel yourself laying on the ground, palms facing upwards, the back of the head on the ground, and keeping the back of your head on the ground. You're just going to kind of imagine that you're like lifting your nose actually upward a little more and actually do that. And again, keeping the head on the ground, draw the nose back the opposite direction. Inhale, lift the nose up. Exhale, drop back. Inhale up. Exhale, drop back. Lovely. And now, go ahead and bend in to the knees, placing the soles of the feet on the ground. Let the knees come over a little bit to the left side. Have the arms out in a T. And then you're going to draw the right arm and the right hand parallel to the left. You're even drawing the shoulder blade off the ground. And as you exhale, you're going to have the hand drawn over the face and back to the ground. Okay, let's do it with breath. Inhale, across the body, parallel to the left hand and arm. Exhale, over and across the face, coming all the way back to the floor. One more time. Inhale across. Exhale, over and back around. Nice. Lift the knees up. Turn the opposite direction. That's good. And now draw the left arm across the body, being parallel to the right arm and hand. Exhale, over and across the face, and back down to the floor. Inhale again. This can be a very nice and fluid movement. Parallel to the right hand and arm. Exhale all the way back. And one more time. Inhale. Across the body, parallel. Exhale. Over and across the face and down. Nice. And then draw the knees up. And in your own time, very gently, come to sit up. Lovely. Now, you may want to kneel, which is what I'm going to do. And if that's not comfortable for you, sit in any position that is. And once you're stable and ready, allow the head to be parallel to the ceiling. Maybe close the eyes and just feel these micro movements of the neck, side to side. Don't make any circles. Just with the eyes closed, very gently and fluidly moving the neck in ways that feels good, in ways that feel good. Keep the shoulders soft. Lovely. And then come to center. Let the eyes open. And we're going to do what we call crane neck. Right, this actually comes from Qigong. So we're going to draw the chin up, forward, down, and back. We're going to do it with the breath. Inhale, up, forward, down, and back as you exhale. Inhale, up, down, exhale, forward and back. One more time like this. And then switch directions. Lovely. And if there's any tension in the shoulders, go ahead and rotate them. And next we're going to move into this big chunky muscle here called the sternocleidomastoid. And the way that we're going to do that is you're going to place the base of the right hand on the left side of the base of the head. Okay? And I actually want you to imagine lengthening the neck upward. Then take the back of the left hand, place it on the right waist, and then press the chin towards the chest. So some of you will already feel a real stretch here. If you do, that's great. If you don't, draw a quarter circle with the chin towards the lowered arm. So that's going to be the left one. Then maybe close your eyes and just feel your breath. You can hear me, maybe I'm doing the Ujjayi breath. It just comes organically without even thinking about it. Bring the chin back to center if it was towards the armpit. Lift up, release the arms. That's nice. And let's do the other side. So place the palm of the hand on the base of the left side of the head. Actively lift the neck up. And place the back of the right hand on the left waist. Press the chin into chest. Lovely. And again, if this already feels like a good stretch, stay there. If not, draw a quarter circle towards the lowered arm. It's going to be the right one with your chin. And then breathe. And then come to center. Release. Hands. And again. I like that one for me. Okay, now we're going to move into these muscles here. These are called your scalenes. Right? And if you inhale strongly, you'll feel them activate a little bit, right? So take your right hand, the back of it, again, place it on the left waist. And now what you're going to do is take the left ear and draw it towards the left shoulder. Ooh, and you can really feel a stretch here, at least I can. My scalenes must be tight. Now what's really interesting for me doing this is I can so strongly feel that when I activate the scalenes, by taking this side stretch with the neck, that the breath becomes very chesty, right when you're tense. And then when I lift the ear back up, the breath moves down. Becomes much more diaphragmatic because that scalene isn't being held so tautly. It really teaches us about how the body works with breath. Inhale, rise up. Oh, that's such a nice change. Maybe you feel it too. Release the arm, the hand. Now take the left hand, place it on the right waist, and the right ear towards the right shoulder. Stretching into that left scalene. It always makes me think of fish, like scales, when I say that. I should look up the etymology. There may be a link. Just sense what's happening to your breath here, not just the muscle. And then lift up. Oh, such a nice change in breath and release. Now, one other thing we're going to do before we get into the trapezius, right, which are here, the big muscles, is we're going to move the eyes. So, very interestingly, but also sensically, I guess, when you move the eyes, it has an impact on the muscles behind the neck, and that makes sense, right? Because usually when you move the eyes, you move the head to see things. Now, when we do this action of the eyes, which help to move the muscles at the back of the neck, it's very important that you do not move your head, right? And if you need to hold the head in the hand, you can do that. Personally, I like to just have the head relaxing without the action of the shoulder. But be really clear that you're not meant to move the head. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the 12 different directions of the clock, holding each direction for 8 seconds. So let's begin together now. Look up at 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 'Don't worry about blinking. 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 'And finally 12 o'clock again. Close your eyes for a second. It's a lot of work for lots and lots of tuning muscles within the eyes. It's not uncommon to feel a little bit lightheaded or nauseous. If you feel any of those, that's okay. Just stay here for a moment until you're ready to go to the next exercise. If you feel ready to move forward, make some heat with your hands in between the palms. Place them on your closed eyes. Let that heat be slightly absorbed into the eyes, and when you're ready, flicker the eyes open underneath the palms, and then release the palms down. Now from here, we're going to work into the trapezius, the shoulder blade region. Place the hands together, palms touching, and together let's inhale, focus on a point, draw the arms away, exhale together. Right, go with your own rhythm, inhale away, exhale together. Inhale away, exhale together, and release. Turn the palms upward, inhale, lift them up overhead, keep the shoulders soft, possibly touch overhead, and as you're about to exhale, turn the palms back down and draw the hands to the sides. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Lovely. And now we're going to do some windmills. So, inhale up, over and down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The other way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. And now the last bit, we're just going to take some cats and cows. So place your palms and your kneecaps on the ground. Wide open fingers underneath the shoulders. Inhale, arching the back, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine towards the ceiling as the head Chin come towards the chest. Feeling the action in the shoulder blades. Inhale, arching up, looking up slightly. Exhale, rounding the spine towards the ceiling. Inhale up. Exhale back. Rounding. Inhale, come to neutral. And exhale, you can rest in child. Stay here for as long as you'd like. That's the sequence. And if you have neck or shoulder issues, this can help you. Of course, you may need to go to a physio and have your particular issues diagnosed and have a bespoke sequence made for you. But as a general run, this is really helpful and should enhance your capacity to engage in diaphragmatic breathing, which is the healthier form of breathing that we should do at rest and is preferable for sending messages of ease to your brain. Namaste.